got loyalty, got royalty inside my DNA. Cocaine quarter beats, got war and peace inside my DNA. I got power, poison, pain, and joy inside my DNA. I got hustle, though, ambition, flow inside my DNA. I was born like this, it's born like this, immaculate conception. I transform like this, perform like this, but shout you a new weapon. I don't contemplate, I meditate, they're off your fucking head. This that whip against the bed, this that I got illness, I just push it cause it's in my DNA. I got millions, I got riches building in my DNA. I got dogs, I got people that rot inside my DNA. I got off, I got trouble, some heart inside my DNA. I just win again, they win again like Wimbledon, I serve. Yeah, that's him again, the sound the engine in it's like they burn. You see fireworks and call the tires skirt the boulevard. I know how you work, I know just who you are. See, use a bitch.
Hey everybody, it's your friend, CYMANCYAN, with Melanin this time, and contrary to popular belief and what you may have think happened in the last 10 seconds, I survived that explosion. This video won't be scripted or anything like the last one, it's just gonna be me like kinda talking out of my ass about what the game plan's gonna be in my head and what's been happening pretty much. It has been a long while on both the YouTube and the SoundCloud, which is like radio silence, and I apologize for that. I know I had like a lot of promises and plans to like keep people waiting, and there's definitely reasons to why that is that I can like get into. I got like a vague idea on what I want to talk about in this in my head. At the time of recording all this audio, it is the ripe, healthy time of 11:22 p.m. on December 1st, which if you're cultured enough with this project, you know that means it's officially the month of... My initial plan was like to have something out this month, or just like have something by winter 2023, but I don't got that. But that don't mean I haven't been like working on the project or anything, because I like come back to it every once in a while to do like a track or so, and then fuck off to work on other projects that I'm a part of. Having neurodivergency in this community is a fucking nightmare. There's so much work! If you're not in the know, ffaf has been a one-man project for like a very long time. Outside of the very few select people that have come out of their way to help me out, which I appreciate them so much. But by few, I mean like few. Backroom is fucking tiny. And that's mainly because up until this point, ffaf hasn't been too like, I guess bombastic is the word with its plans, or its ethic. It's just me kinda like fucking around and doing my own thing, on that Miles Morales type shit. So as time has went on, and my plans for Final 4 and the end game for the project have become like, surprisingly more ambitious than you think, I realize I officially can't do this alone, pretty much. So that's why I'm considering opening backroom applications finally, which I really should have done a long time ago. Why haven't I done that? There's no application form right now, even if that's like the most professional way some tournaments do it. But if you just like DM me on Discord via the ffaf server itself or by my username, then you could just like send a portfolio my way of what you're applying for, and I'll consider you. I'll be upfront with applicants on if they will or will not get in, or if like their work is what I envision for the project going forward. But don't take it as like a personal offense or diss on your craft if you don't get in. That's like the last thing I want to do with people, is like make them upset accidentally. Moving on though, I can talk about what to expect for Final 4 and onward with the project, because I think the vague setups I've been doing and the fact that I've been radio silent with everything for like months makes it kind of understandable why people stop like following the project for a bit, which I don't take offense to. So being straightforward, lore is gonna have a way bigger role in ffaf instead of being like an on the side thing that happens every so often. There'll obviously be like lore posts in text and writing, but I also want to take like some sort of like visual novel approach, or just like have posts that are visually appealing. One that doesn't look like this. Ooh! The quality of tracks for the project have also been like cranked up like tenfold. I've mentioned like up until this point, I've like come back to the project every once in a while to like do one track and then go back to helping projects that need my assistance. But when I do come back and make these tracks, it's like I must be smoking crack or something, because the quality has been like improving with each one I make. The art and visual department will also be something to look forward to, not just for like the visual like lore stuff that I mentioned, but the Final 4 renders. I cannot state how excited I am to like share those. I never explicitly stated that Final 4 renders would be happening, but like every tournament that reaches this point in bracket always does something special for it, so like you should have seen this coming, buddy. I'll use this last part of the video to explain where the fuck I've been the whole time. I've aforementioned that I work on a lot of projects run by primarily friends. You may or may not also be aware of the visuals I did for the There's No Tournament Name project for the track Cataclysmic Contingency that took like 2 or 3 months to create and finalize. So needless to say, it's been a busy and tough year for me, and it also explains why the project's been MIA for so long. People probably got a grasp on this already, but I feel some people in this community like don't understand. This shit takes like a lot of effort and time, especially for something like ffaf that was just run by me for so long, doing all the art and music and like figuring out where the lore was gonna take itself. I've also started up a quote-unquote new project on the SoundCloud side of things called tintn Ourple Party, which has like a much more diverse and different cast of characters, and also a non-tournament project, so it's more focused on music. The reason I bring this up is people have come up to me recently saying like, oh, you should make a server, and while that does sound pleasant, my issue with that is I don't want to leave ffaf code in a more Fred's Friday filled dust bowl. I've considered like making ffaf code a hub for both projects, just so I don't have to make another server that would probably be more active and leave my actual ongoing tournament in the dust. So if I end up deciding on this decision and ffaf code becomes the Pangea of CYMANCYAN projects, don't be surprised. I believe that's all I wanted to talk about. I didn't mean for this video to be like lengthy or anything. And again, this wasn't really scripted. I just kind of rambled what I wanted to. And you'll kind of notice that my tone and voice is like switched between like kind of energetic to just kind of deep. I'm not used to making these kind of update videos, so. But I wouldn't make you sit here for 6 minutes to listen to some nocturnal black boy mansplain about plans for the Finn and Darwin tournament. So while I'm here temporarily, let me give you some snippets for what's cooking for Final Four.
All right, we're gonna do it once more. And this time, no mistakes. 1, 2, 3,
Alright, you heard enough. When we come back, the show will hopefully get started, and you'll hear the full version of those. So, goodbye.